Old Brown Shoe on WRC. The Beatles keeping us rocking. This is WRC 88.7 FM, Elmhurst College Radio, on Good Times Sunday, on every Sunday from now on, from 6 to 8 p.m. This is your host, Jimmy Aliciaga, coming at you live in the basement of the Frick Center. I had a buddy of mine, Danny, call this place the Freedom Center, but the change from my life, keep me down, so this is not the, actual Freedom Center. All right, folks. Well, we are here with a band that I have gotten the privilege of getting to know over the last year. We've performed gigs together. They have helped my band, Tomorrow's Alliance, as far as filling in as musicians, and they're just two really, really awesome people. I'd like to introduce Courtney and Arden to you guys. Courtney, Arden.
Hi.
What's going on, ladies? And they are Double Identity. They are two twins from Western Springs that jam out. They write great music. They perform great music. We have Courtney on drums, and we have Arden on guitar and vocals. We have Courtney on vocals as well. And really, I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys a bit about how you guys got going. When was it that you guys first got started?
Well, we first got started when we were 5 years old, when the neighbors gave us their old drum set. So it was kind of either you hang clothes on it or you get lessons. So It was lessons.
Very, very cool. Very, very cool. What is it that... So then the drums were kind of given you, so then you just both kind of picked up drums then at first? Or?
Yeah, then when I was like 9, I switched to guitar.
What is it that made you want to switch?
I don't really know. I just asked for a guitar for Christmas and I got it. So
very, very cool. Yeah. Very cool. And then Courtney, you just stayed on drums because you just like playing the drums, or?
Yes.
Very good. Very, very cool. Now you guys also, I've been to your house a couple times, and you guys have a bass. You guys have a piano. Do you guys play with those at all, or?
Well, we do play on them. We have never taken lessons, so we're not that good at them, but we can make noise come out of them. So.
Right. Awesome. Let's talk a bit about some of the songs that you've written, and some of the songs that you're going to be playing today. Today you're going to be playing Torn and Free Force, right?
Yeah. Correct.
And those are both songs that you've written, and I know that I've heard Torn a couple of times, and it's a great tune. I don't know if I've heard Free, but how do you guys tend to write songs? Is there one of you that kind of gets it going usually, and then the other one kind of helps fill it in, or is there just one that writes it, or how does that go?
Well, I kind of usually start it because I think it's easier for me on guitar because I'll get a tune or whatever. So.
Right.
Yeah, it's normally Arden who starts it. I remember my mom and I were shopping, and I remember telling her, we never write good original songs, and then we literally walked through the door, and she had written Free in the time we were gone, and I was like, seriously?
Right.
Yeah, I'll lock myself in my room or something. I'll just write it, and they'll be like, come on, you gotta come eat. I'll be like, give me a minute. Then 10 minutes goes by.
Yeah, that is awesome. Now, do you find that one of you is better at writing the music and one of you is better at writing the lyrics, or does it just kind of, how does that go?
Well, Arden normally plays something on the guitar, and then I kind of make up a lyric tune to it, and then we kind of work in.
Yeah, I'll just play something, and I'll be say something random, just say anything that gets in your mind. So.
Right. Very, very cool. Now, do you guys, what is it that you generally write songs about, or what is it that causes you to write a song?
Well, kind of life, I guess, anything that we're going through, and we're big readers, so if we read about something, then we might write a song.
Or then again, just anything random that you're thinking about or something.
That just happens. Your dad, Jeff, good buddy of mine from college, he was telling me about a song that you guys wrote about Chinese food, right?
No, it was actually this, I don't know, hand rhyme thing. We were always doing it with our little cousin, and we just kind of set it to
music,
punk rocky type beats, I guess. Yeah. Just kind of all out, screaming into the microphone.
Yeah, when we're practicing, we'll just be we'll just play it, and then we'll be okay, we actually have to practice now.
Right. Would you guys be willing to do it over the air really quick, or?
No.
Sure. I don't care.
Go right ahead.
Yeah. You can do it. Go ahead.
Right now, without the guitar?
You kind of have to have the instruments for it. It's all.
Yeah.
It's mostly an instrumental.
You have a microphone?
I remember back when we were together in college.
Yeah, right.
That's your college friend.
Right,
Jeff,
of course. No, yeah, that is their dad, Jeff, over there talking. He does not have a mic, but he's a good guy, with or without the mic. Anyway, getting back to things though. Now, you guys also play a variety of cover songs.
Yeah.
How do you guys choose those covers, are those songs that you just like really like, or are they
Well,
are they songs that you listen to a lot, or are they just songs that you just think you'd like to try
well,
to do?
some of them are ones like Dad suggests,
Mhm.
and then other ones are ones we just hear on the radio and like, so we learn them. I mean, there's a few songs that we really, really like, and then there's some of our favorite ones that we've learned, we just haven't done them enough because we were practicing for other shows.
Mhm.
So we know them, we just have to practice them to get them up to speed.
Yeah.
Right. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Let me ask you guys this too now. As far as artists that are out there today, or artists of the past, whoever, there's artists that are out there that you like to listen to. Who are some of those artists and why do you like them?
Well, Selena Gomez in the scene because I love Selena Gomez.
Yeah, anybody that ever meets her will know that in like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's true. But I guess like I really like the style of music.
Mhm.
Like
Kind of
I like pop,
Yeah.
Mhm.
We
and
listen to
then
that
we
a
like
lot.
Taylor Swift.
Right. Taylor
And
Swift's
you
great.
guys, Tomorrow's Alliance.
Oh, thanks, Arden.
Night Ranger too.
Night Ranger. Yeah, there's Jeff coming out.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
We actually heard their song on the radio today.
Yeah. So it's just you guys kind of like that poppy, catchy stuff,
Yeah.
right? That's right. And then the Beatles. I don't know if you guys like the Beatles or.
We play we have one of their covers that we do.
Mm-hmm. Very
Okay.
awesome. Are there any songs out there that you guys would kind of like to incorporate into your set that you guys are thinking of right now or anything? Or
Well, like we have a few that we're like working on, like trying to get in there,
Mhm.
but they told me not to talk a lot about Selena Gomez today. So
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Selena Gomez. Yeah. No, yeah, she's awesome. I remember my dad. My dad's a nut. He is. He's out of his mind. He's a good man. He brought home, like the day it came out, Selena Gomez and The Scene, their first album, Arthur Man. Do you remember
Kiss
that?
and Tell.
Yeah. That's the one. Yeah, Kiss and Tell. And I mean, catchy music. At the time, I didn't really. Well, I guess I still haven't really listened to it a whole lot. But I remember my dad would literally I would get in the car, and I'd be driving to like a date. And I'd turn on the radio, and it's in the middle of one of the like Gomez songs. And I'm like, what is the problem here? Like, what's going on here? Is this possible? Should this be happening? Is this legal to be happening? No, I'm just kidding. But, I don't know. So my dad's just crazy. He gets into all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, so what I'm getting at is Gomez is awesome. Do you think that as far as the kind of artist that she is, I don't know if she writes all of her own music. I don't think she does.
Well, no, I think she's had a tiny part in
Mhm.
writing a few of them. On
Yeah,
her.
her name is on some of the songs, but
Mhm.
we're not really sure how much.
And I
Right.
think she's doing more on her her next album that's going
Right.
to come out because it's like her tell-all or
Right.
whatnot. So,
Which only she can tell.
yes.
As opposed to kissing and telling you. Would you guys ever be down to be that kind of an artist where you have other people write your songs for you? Or I feel like you two would want to and have the ability to write your own music.
I think that I would like to have a part in it, even if we didn't do the whole thing. At least write
Write a
some
few.
of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I know I wouldn't really like to have everybody write my songs because then
Mhm.
it's like, what did I really do?
Right.
But,
Yeah, because what I'm thinking is, it's different, I guess, if you guys bring in more people into your band or something, and then they help write. So it's like the band is writing. But how would you feel about a suit, as they call them, like some older gentleman or woman, whoever, who just writes music to get paid? So they would come up to you with a song, someone you've never met probably, and be like, you know what, this is the song, this is how it sounds when I sing it. How would you feel about singing it? Would you be down to do that, or would you guys?
Well, I'd probably want to test it out first.
Yeah.
See if it would
depend
depend
on
on
what the song was
Right.
and stuff.
Uh-huh.
what I thought of the song.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get more into this in a little bit, but just want to ask you guys, because you got Gomez and Justin Bieber and a bunch of these new artists out there that they're, even if they started out being really in a band, now they're doing all this dancing and grooving and stuff. Even Taylor Swift. I did not know that her there are 3 new tunes that are playing on the radio, and I had no idea that was her, because it's like a.
Oh, we are
It's-
never
it's
getting
Yes,
different.
that one, right, yeah, and it's it's so different because
It's
she was
not
so
as country.
yeah,
yeah,
and
it's
you
different
can tell that she's starting to she doesn't want to be seen as a little girl. Not that she was ever a little girl, but she was at one point when she was a little girl, but no one knew who she was besides her parents and friends. But what I'm saying is she's trying to get into more of a mature. She's trying to reach a more mature audience, I think. you know, and
Yeah.
I don't even, I know that her show is she puts on a big show where like she like pretends to be a princess and certain things, right? Isn't it something like that? I
In
don't
her
know if you
music videos.
Yes,
so,
yeah, and then I saw on stage too, like she, like will like get off stage for like a second and go back and then come back out with this long gown and act like she's going to some ball and it's part of her song. What is that song? You know?
Love Story?
Yeah,
maybe?
that's it. Yeah, yeah, it's a love story.
I've never been to a Taylor Swift concert, so I don't
Yeah,
really know.
me
it.
neither. I've just watched videos, but very, very cool. And I was wondering, like, would you two ever be able to, like, down to do that? I mean, I know that you guys could, but would you ever be down to do, like, some of those dance things and have, like, dancers behind you? Or would you just want to keep it like a band and just play, you know?
Well, I would probably do that, but not like right away. Like I'd want to kind of
Right.
ease into it. Not
Like she did, right, yeah.
Yeah, not like first big performance. So here's all these backup dancers.
Right.
Yeah, because I don't really know how good I can dance, so I'm not sure if that would be like a good path to go down with like
Right.
dancers.
Yeah, well, you know, and you guys are so young, too. That's the thing that makes it so great to talk to you guys and just see, you know, watch you guys play because you two are so young. I didn't have my first band. Like, whenever I was a young kid, I used to sing in the mirror and stuff to the Beatles, Frank Sinatra, a lot of that Rat Pack stuff. I was a weird kid. But I didn't get into my first band until the end of 8th grade. And you guys just started 8th grade. So
Yeah.
you guys, and you've been going for a long time, you know. So you two are doing great. Just keep it up. One thing I'd like to ask is, how do you two feel? I mean, I'm sure you don't even think about it because I play in a band with my brother. I don't even think about the fact that he's my brother a lot of the time because it's just, you know, I never think like, okay, I'm playing with my brother until I actually do think about it. Then it's like, oh man, I'm playing with my brother, you know. How do you two feel about playing together as sisters, you know?
Yeah, it could be like stressful at times, you know, being in the same house all the time.
Of course.
But practicing wise, it's easier because, you know, we're in the same house. 9:30, say finish homework, we can just go and practice, like instead of having to get together with people.
Right. Yeah. And it's also somebody told me one. Oh, is this band I want to give a shout out to the Neverly Brothers or Everly Brothers. The Neverly Brothers or Everly Brothers. They're a local band. Neverly.
Yeah,
they're a local band that plays around here. Thanks, Jeff. And they're awesome. They put on like 3 different shows in one show where the first set is they're like 50s. The next set they're like the Beatles. The set after that, you know, they're really awesome. But I don't know if they're brothers. I don't think they're actually real brothers. But I remember one of them telling me that the best thing about playing with your brother is the fact that you guys can fight and it's never personal. You know? Or not brothers, only brothers, but sisters too. You know,
that's
just
true because they have
family.
to like.
You're right. Yeah, they have to. It's
Yeah.
just it has to be done. And I'm guessing that it also helps that you two are like the same age and everything.
Yeah.
Like, what's that like in school and just you you two being the same age and hanging out all the time? Like,
Well,
what's that
we
like?
kind of have the same friends, so it's not really like. We
Yeah,
have
we're
like
in the
different
same
friend
crowd,
Right.
so
groups, so
Cool.
we don't have a lot of classes together though.
yeah, we did last year though.
We have lunch.
Nice. Is it do you guys feel that, like, let's say you get to high school and you two have different lunches, is that gonna suck or?
Yes, that will suck.
Yeah, you guys are close. That's awesome. It's always good to be close with your siblings because they're the only ones that are really gonna be there for you, you know. So and it just helps out too that you guys are in a band playing together because that makes the bond so much better, like we're just talking about. So, but yeah, folks, this is WRC 88.7 FM Elmhurst College Radio, and we're here live with Double Identity. We'll be back to wrap up the interview after this, and we're also gonna have them play 2 songs live, and those songs are Free and Torn, right?
Correct.
Awesome. Well, they're going to be awesome, so we'll be back with Double Identity right after this.
That
Awesome
was
job,
fun.
guys. Yeah. Cool. So then we'll do another